Breakthroughs for 2 drivers and a new record headlined round 3 of the 8-round Scottsdale Ferrari Apex Challenge Series, presented by Coffin Trout, held Saturday, December 9th. In the GT4 class, Matt Williams not only broke the early season dominance of the Audi R8s in qualifying, but also scored his first ever GT4 class pole. Williams' Aston Martin Vantage landed the inside front row by 1/10 of a second over both Joe and Joey Rainey. That was just the beginning of the battle. Williams led the way from the start, but wasn't able to shake a pesky train of the top 5 cars, including the Raineys and the Porsche GT4 Club Sports of John Mollenkopf and Tane Griffin. The group was rarely separated by more than 3 seconds. Betsy Kogan, who qualified 6th overall, slipped her way through the GT4 class battle en route to a 2nd place finish overall, and 2nd place in the Porsche Cup class. Williams, however, played the faster class pursuit by Kogan masterfully and took the flag-to-flag GT4 class victory. It was Williams' first win since beginning racing 3 years ago, and it slots him just 1 point behind GT4 class championship leader Joe Rainey, factoring in the mandatory 1-race drop.
I was really trying this season to put more of an emphasis on having fun on race weekends. My guys have done a really great job with the car, giving me a car that's able to compete with those guys, so just a banner day for me.
Scott Needham topped the Porsche Cup podium for the 3rd straight time and remains atop the Porsche Cup Class Championship standings, followed by Richard Kinsey and Kogan. Meanwhile, a record-breaking 21 SR3 1340s lined up in the largest radical field in Apex history. Seth Bacon took his first Gold Class pole of the season. Behind him, 9 cars were within 1 second of each other, most notably Blake McGovern scoring his first ever Silver Class pole by 2/10 of a second over Eric Griffin. Unsurprisingly, there was a lot of action come race time. Bacon, Jason Plotke and Andy Volkel ran 1, 2, 3, deep into the Gold Class race, with multiple battles for position behind them between Ralph Gillis, Tom Tate, Sean Dooley, Keith McGovern and a steady effort from Steve Kimpton. Mixed into that group were the Silver Class frontrunners. Griffin sliced under pole sitter Blake McGovern in turn 3, but under pressure from McGovern gave the lead back with a spin in turn 11. Although then 6th in class, Griffin found refuge in a late full course caution. The field restarted with 5 minutes remaining. Bacon finished the job on a dominant Gold Class weekend, followed by Plotke and Volkel, rounding out the Gold Class podium.
There was a lot of concerns about the full course yellow. I was I think about 3.5 seconds ahead of 2nd place in the full course yellow, and I didn't see any stalled cars on the track, so I was really kind of curious of why we're doing a full course yellow. But yeah, it stacked it back up, and so I put a new game plan in place for the restart, and just very fortunate it worked out.
Griffin, meanwhile, wasn't done. The yellow and black ITM trading entry went on a mission, knocking Lucky Ludwig off the podium and passing Carl Fredriksson to capture a dramatic Silver Class 2nd place in the closing 2 laps. Blake McGovern raced to earn top honours and push himself into the Silver Class Championship discussion.
Felt amazing. Last time out here took 2nd in my first race, so I really wanted to get Eric. I know he's won the first 2 races of the year. Got him in qualifying, so I know I was set up for it, and then ran a good race and it felt really good.
That's it from round 3 of the Scottsdale Ferrari Apex Challenge Series, presented by Coffin Trout. The next race is January 13th. Everyone have a happy holiday, and here's a look at the current championship point standings with 1 required drop factored in.